Hey YouTube, so it's your girl, I am back, and as you can see, I have box braids. So this is the finished product. It took 6.5 hours the second day, and I want to say maybe like 2. I won't even really count the first day because we did not get anything done whatsoever. It was like 10 braids in the back of my head, so I won't even count that day. That was like a trial day. So I want to say totally it took 6.5, 7 hours to get this complete look. I use the expressions braiding hair, as I said and stated in the other videos, as far as prepping the hair. I prep the hair, soaking it in vinegar water, boiled vinegar water, for up to 15-20 minutes to get the alkaline coating off. I have not had any allergic reaction to that at all for us the hair. I prep the hair. It's literally this long. It's actually longer. Like when I first got the braids, it was like past my thigh, and this camera's kind of catching me at a weird angle, but whatever. So yeah, so it was past my thigh, and it was just so long. I don't have feather tips only because it made my head feel heavier, and I already had enough going on that felt like worms, so I was like, okay, we got to do something. And it just, the feather tips didn't come out as I wanted it. We even, we pulled the hair and everything, and it just, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. So I actually did the method of, as you can see, of flat ironing the tips instead of burning, so it does not snag my clothing at all. Flat iron the tips, like bring it all the way down, hold it on for a minute, take it off, roll it. I did not videotape that method. It was kind of the first time for me. Like, this whole thing is the first time for me. This is my first time ever having box braids and whatnot. And I love how they turned out. They are not heavy anymore. They were heavy, like I said, when I first got them done. It was something new on my head. And, yeah, whatnot. And then the feather tips, they were too long. So now they are about to my waist, the top of my jeans or leggings or whatever you want to call them. And yeah, I love them. They're in the front, some of the front ones I have, like, kind of gave them a layered look, so some are hitting like at my bosom. And then in the back, they are to my butt, to my bum. So right there. So yeah, so I love them. Love them a lot. I've mostly been wearing them up in the bun, the big donut. I'm probably not going to do a donut today. It's not really good to do a donut all the time or to have them in ponytails all the time because you don't want it to pull on your edges. So this has been like, it'll be 2 weeks on Saturday. I had to get used to them. I had to find out if I liked them before I showed y'all. And yeah, so these are how my edges looked. They're pretty big, medium size, because I didn't want to be there all day. Wasn't trying to be there all day. It's not something I was trying to do. 6.5 hours was enough. The last one that my braider did, she threw at me and was like, okay, bye. So I am glad that I wasn't trying to get them smaller. And I don't know, maybe you can see the parts. They're not the typical box parts. They're more like egg shape. I know in the back, definitely, they're like egg shaped. And that was just to kind of give it a more natural look instead of like the box looked. So when I pull these up, it doesn't give like the definite box parts. So I like that a lot better than the whole box braid, natural box braid look. So I am in love with them. I love them so much. Love them, love them, love them. Definitely a style that I will keep in my repertoire just to give my hair a break from the sew-ins, because I get to my scalp a lot more, a lot better, and you can maintain it and do so many cute styles. Like, I've worn it down. When the first couple days I wore it down, and I just wore them pulled back like this. Like I said, my favorite style is putting them up in the big bun on top. And also, I might show you guys real quick, just a real quick one that I liked, and it just kind of grew on me. It's going to be half up, half down, so I guess it's like a mini tutorial. Just to separate the front ones, draw your line, which I am able to do because of the way she parted it. And you're going to bring them up and twist. Remember not to twist so hard, especially for your edges. Twist. And just put them in a bun. And this is one of the styles I have worn before. Let me step over here and see how this is looking. And just do like that. Those would be up a little bit more. And this would be tucked in. And all you need is bobby pins, like literally 2. And just to wear it like that. Of course, it'd be more cleaner than that, but you know, to kind of get your look on like that. And you have to make sure to twist them really good, or else they won't stay. But yeah, so I've worn it up, half down like that, and I really like that style. So we're gonna untwist them and pull them back. And since I've been wearing it in a ponytail or updo for a couple of days now, I'm just gonna rock them down just to give my edges some breathing room. I don't want to have like a lot of damage on my edges when I take them down. So I'm gonna rock them down. It's an off day, I'm not at work, so they can afford to be down today. Yeah, and I just love them. Like, I love them a lot. They're beautiful. And they're fun. Everybody's like, you look like an African princess when I had them on my head. So I was just like, oh, well, thanks. I appreciate that. But yeah, so this is the end of my braid series. I guess that's what I was calling it. I love them. I definitely recommend them. Low maintenance. Only thing that I've been putting on them have been water, coconut oil, and olive oil. I spray that on my scalp. I spray that on the braids. You know, you want to keep your scalp moisturized. I am transitioning 8 months. I know I said 2011 in my other video. No, that was 2012 where I started my transition in June. So I apologize for that. Y'all probably was like, what is she talking about? So yeah. So 2012, I've started going to natural. So I've been 8 months transitioning, and I still have permed hair, a lot of permed hair. Yeah, so I keep the moisture in it. Coconut oil, water, olive oil, mix that up in a spray bottle. I just spray it on my edges, in the middle. It has started to itch only from being dry. Like at a couple days, I was like, I don't feel like doing it. And it started to itch. I was like, oh no, we got to get this done because it's itching. So that, and I haven't really laid my baby edges because they haven't really came out yet. Like, she did a really good job of grabbing everything up. So I haven't really done that. If so, I would probably use just my Dr. Miracle Edge Control. This is actually my sister's stuff, so not bad. I ain't gonna tell her. And I use the Temple and Nape Grow Balm. This also gives a tingling feeling if you are getting to the point where it kind of itches. Not, once again, from the synthetic hair, but if it's itching just because it needs your attention. You know, your scalp has been through a lot. You know, it's been pulled, it's been stretched a little, so it's gonna itch as it heals. So that's all it is. It's nothing crazy. Definitely use the Dr. Miracle Nape and Grow Balm. It kind of has a weird, funky smell to it, but honey, from that relief, you're like, forget it. Y'all can smell my hair. My head ain't itching. So I used that actually last night. That's why they're down, because I used that, and it was like, oh, cooling water to my hair. So, yeah, so, what, like $8? $8. It gives you a nice jar. They give you a little bit more for the price of the 4 ounce. And yeah, and so I love them. It's 2 weeks in. I'm really hoping to stretch this for 2 months just because I want to get a lot of length of retention. And yeah, that's it. I might dip these. I dipped them at first in water with the feather tips, and it was like, no, it was just too heavy on my head. But I kind of have some strays from my fingernails or whatever. You probably can't see them on there, but I'll probably just dip them again to kind of have those, because I'm not going to go down and cut all this stuff. This is just too much. I have like 200 braids on my head, and it's just not going to work. So I'm sorry for the length of this video. I see like it's going into the 10-minute zone, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it off. But thank you so much for new subscribers. Thank you for watching. You know, like, comment, tell your friends. I have been very, very busy. I sell hair now, so if you want some hair, definitely leave me a message in my inbox, and I will gladly get to you. It's not from AliExpress. It's not. I promise it's not. It's really good hair, and I would love to show you on my head, but I have my braids in. So if you want a picture of it, also follow me on Instagram, Beautiful12307. That's my personal account, and then for my hair account, it's Beautiful1Hair2307, spelled like it sounds, spelled how it is. You know, we didn't do nothing funky with the words. And yeah, I'm doing so much. I'm trying to take my whole thing to the next level. So yeah, thank you so much once again for watching, liking, comment, subscribing, and you guys have a blessed day. Take care. Bye. Stay beautiful. Don't forget that. Stay beautiful.